Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that I think a lot of us struggle in maintaining a balance between a routine, mindset, and actually a career journey. Whatever your career journey is, whether you're just starting out or you are in the process of a career crossroads. For instance, I got laid off, so I am looking for a change. I'm looking for something new. I'm currently studying for it. So it all becomes a balance, a game of balance, and maintaining a routine, maintaining a positive attitude, and actually looking for a job and job hunting. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Little tips and tricks that I found work in order to maintain and to achieve this. And my mindset that I'm trying to stay in at the moment is a progressive mindset. It means that I want to continuously improve my skills and learn all the time, and I'm looking for it to maintain it a lifelong journey. I'm not looking at to maintain it just now that I'm laid off. I want to keep this momentum going. Naturally, it'll probably slow down at some point, but I still want to maintain that curiosity. I still want to learn. I still want to explore. I don't want to become stagnant. So some of the ways that I found to really help you stay in a productive routine would be the first thing would be to plan. Whether you just take a few moments your morning or the afternoon of the previous day to plan out your day, or in my case, I like to plan in the weekend. I like to plan my whole week. I like to take a moment in the weekend, and either I just start planning in my mind, okay, during the week I would like to cook this meals. I plan everything. Usually for my kids, I cook their breakfast and lunches for school. So I already have it down. Basically Monday through Friday, I have the same menus. I just rotate which days of the week it is, and sometimes I add a new menu in between, but it's pretty much the same thing. I keep it constant all the time. They don't get bored because they're foods that they really like. If I see that they're kind of getting bored of something, I just switch it out. And since it's only once a week that they have it, it's fine. They look forward to it actually. And it actually helps, and it streamlines my process a lot more. The things that I plan is if I have an errand to run, I block off a time for that errand. In the morning, after I drop them off, I go and do that errand, or if I have to do it at some point during the day, I take into that time and account to that time that I have to do that errand. If I'm studying, right now I'm studying, I block off my time between 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's my study time. I also have to block off some time twice a week to dedicate for my blog, and also now YouTube. I started making videos, so now YouTube, I have to block off those times too. And something to take into consideration also when you're doing this when you're blocking off this time, is actually also planning in breaks. Breaks are really important for you. It's just a moment to recharge for yourself, recheck with yourself, and it prevents burnout. It prevents lack of creativity, lack of momentum. I like to establish my breaks for after I drop my girls off from school. It's a break for me. I take maybe a 30-minute to an hour break. It varies from day to day. And it's just a moment to do things that I really enjoy, that I really like. Either reading my comics, my manga, reading books, watching a TV show, whatever it is in the mood that I'm in the mood to do at that moment. And another thing that we like to do that you should do is set boundaries. Boundaries are really important, especially when you are at home a lot. It's very easy for you to lose yourself in, oh, this friend called you, oh, let's go have coffee, or let's do this, or family comes over, or can you watch my kids? Setting boundaries of like, no, this block of time, I have it for your own professional growth, or whatever it is that you're going to do is your time. You're planning out your day. You're doing your stuff. So it doesn't get interrupted. And because I find that once those boundaries are crossed, it's harder to reestablish it without any conflict, if that makes sense. So when you establish and you're very clear from the get-go that this is, and you're clear with yourself that this is the time for this. And if you want to plan time with your friends and family during your planning of the week or your planning of the day, you want to leave it to the weekends, that's perfectly fine to do. But just think of it as something to keep in mind to make sure that you actually are getting your tasks done and you're not being overwhelmed with, or you're not losing your time doing other stuff. Stay organized. This is another thing that is very important: organization. Whether you are just using the tools like calendars or to-do lists or planners, whatever project management app that you want to use, just make sure that it helps you stay organized to what you have to do. And I actually find that having a clutter-free workplace, or clutter-free workspace helps you a lot in maintaining clarity and maintaining focus, and actually it's less distracting when you're actually dedicating time for your tasks, whatever they may be. Now we're going to talk about cultivating a progressive mindset. What do I mean when a progressive mindset is the belief that your skills and knowledge can be developed, that you are in the process of development, and they're always developing. They don't get stagnant. You are always looking forward to building on top of them, to learn. So one of the ways that you can actually make sure that you stay in this mindset is to actively look for challenges. Don't shy away from complex tasks. Actually seek them out. Try to learn from them, tinker with them, problem solve. Each challenge is an opportunity for you to grow and learn, and it actually helps a lot with your problem solving skills, with learning on the fly. Learn from criticism. This is something that a lot of people struggle with. No one likes to be criticized. No one likes to be told that whatever they poured their heart and soul into, there is something negative about it. This is not fun for anybody, but it actually helps you change your perspective in certain things. It helps you keep focus. It helps you maybe take a moment, take a pause, and actually think about something in a different way. Sometimes it's easier for you to get criticism from someone, maybe it's not someone particularly close, but you know that person is blunt, is absolutely blunt, and it will give you criticism. It's harder sometimes to ask some from a loved one that to criticize you, because sometimes they don't want to do this. Sometimes they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they want to come across as harsh. Sometimes they want to spare your feelings. So to get that really blunt criticism, I sometimes approach someone that is not particularly close to myself, but I know they're honest. I know that they're gonna give me good constructive criticism, and I can take that criticism and help it to improve my skills and refine my knowledge. Also, it's good for you to celebrate your wins. Celebrate any small accomplishment that you've done. Celebrate it. It's something happy. It's something joyful for yourself. Stay curious. Curiosity is a good thing too for you to actually maintain a lifelong habit of learning, whether it's via books or online courses, or actually your networking with professionals in your field. This curiosity goes a long way. It helps you maintain in tune with your field, with any new development, any new achievement that's going on. It helps you actually stay in the market, stay relevant to everything that's going on around you, especially in today's ever evolving fields. Technology changes everything, especially with AI. It's good to always be on top of things to make sure that you're relevant still in your field. Now we're going to talk about navigating your career journey. Whether you're just starting out or you are at a career crossroads and looking for a change. For instance, in my case, I got laid off. It actually forced me to do a career change. I was thinking about it for a long time, but I never did it because I was comfortable in my job. It was a no-brainer. I knew how to do it, but being that comfortable limited a lot of what I did, and a lot of my skills that I knew how to do, I kind of forgot them because I didn't keep up with them. I lost track of them. So this is why I say that curiosity is very important. That staying relevant, it's very important. Set clear goals. These goals can be short-term, long, and long-term. This will help with the direction that you're going in your career path. It helps with a sense of direction. It helps you with staying focused and being less distracted as you go along in your career journey, because career journeys are rarely straightforward. There's always a curveball that happens, or something unexpected happens, and actually these goals will help you with that, will help you maintaining a direction all the time. Network and build relationships. This is very important. Network and build relationships. Building connections with those around you in your field and your colleagues can often lead to new opportunities, whether it's by social media or at events. Just reach out to them, stay in contact, always be in communication, and that way you're always aware of new exciting opportunities that may come your way. Be adaptable. Change is something that will happen in any career, in any field. And being flexible can often lead to new and unexpected outcomes. And this is something that is actually being seen right now in the market. A lot of jobs are evolving at an alarming rate. Not really an alarming, but at a fast rate. And actually being flexible can help a lot in this. Maintaining a work-life balance means that you also have to take time for your friends, your family, your lifetime. Remember that career is only one aspect of your life. Make sure that you actually take time to actually be involved with your friends and family and dedicate time for your goals, for your own hobbies, so you can ensure that you have a good, solid foundation and support system for your professional endeavors. Striking a balance between routine, mindset, and a career drawing is something that's ever evolving, depending on your fields that you go, depending on where your life is at. It's an ever constant process. It's never set in stone. It's always evolving. But being self-aware and adaptable goes a long way. And also it's a commitment for you to be always improvement. This is always a commitment that you always want to improve. Remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Just take your time and enjoy each step along the way. I hope this video was helpful. And this process is something that I found that it has helped me actually be more happy in my days. I find myself being actually fulfilled. I am happy to learn. I am enjoying learning again.